Mushroom journey number 4. This journey was the journey of infinite joy. But at its start, when I ingested the mushrooms, I remember being quite nervous, given what happened on my previous trip. It was just extremely fearful and terrifying. And I'm not sure, if you're really excited but nervous about something at the same time. You have enough trust in something, but still there's just this nervous energy. That's what it was like at the beginning, I remember. And pretty much every single mushroom journey I've had thereafter, I've always had this nervous energy at the beginning, but combined with deep trust in the process. So, this was a journey of just incredible joy, just unbounded something. It was different than that other experience about love. There was something about this one that, the one way I kind of explain it, which sort of makes sense in my mind, imagine you were a deity, a god, and you didn't know what it was like to taste a strawberry. You've never had that experience. You don't know what it's like to be afraid. You don't know what it's like to work at something and be relieved, to plant a flower and watch it bloom. You haven't had these experiences yourself. And so you create this universe and you populate it with all these things, and you yourself inhabit all these things just to experience it, just to know what a beautiful summer day by a field of cannoli is, and just feeling their soft flowers. And so you create this universe. And the whole point of the universe is just to experience. There isn't a goal to fix them wrong or something. It's to experience. It's to experience pain and pleasure and frustration and worry and happiness and telling jokes and to experience mourning. You don't know what mourning is. You don't know what it is to just embrace someone in loving care and kindness and love. And so you don't know all these things. And so you experience this universe, and there's no rush. There's no hurry up, let's get this over with kind of thing. It's just a deep immersion. And so imagine there's 2 focal points. There's the creation of this universe, this big bang of just curiosity and joy and love going out to it all. And there's this other focal point. And this other focal point, we could say it's the culmination. It's not really the purpose of it, but it's just like all experience has happened, and now we're getting to the culmination of it all. And the culmination of it all is just all this sort of the joy at having had all these experiences are coming to a culmination. And so just imagine you. There's nothing special about you. There's nothing special about me. I am just the universe, the deity, experiencing all these things. And the culmination is sort of a summation of all the joy that ever was experienced, getting funneled down in through me, through all of history, on this planet, on distant galaxies, on the planets far. Just this outpouring of sort of, I don't know what the word is. It's like if any normal human were facing this joy, it would just kill them. We couldn't withstand it. But the gift of the mushrooms is that there is no more a Steve there to be destroyed, and therefore there's some sort of being able to know it, to live it. And it's just astounding. It's really astounding. And there's a friend visiting. And so it's almost like this culmination happens, and it's like the cycle's repeating. And after this has come to an end, it just, this infinite joy gets focused down through me again. I give birth to a whole new universe. It's like a whole new Big Bang. And it starts off just with creative, joyous energy. And, you know, if you haven't had these psychedelic experiences, it's very hard to share, but very profound. And so what are one of the takeaways? I think the thing that sticks to me, you know, it's themes that have come up in other experiences, but it's just the dial of the seriousness of myself, again, gets turned down. You experience these ultimate, these extremes, kind of beyond myself. And then as I return back to my normal living in consciousness and feeling and experiencing, you know, it seems to me life isn't about figuring out. You know, it isn't some mysterious puzzle to solve that, you know, or a test to pass or something like that. It's just an experiencing, the experiencing of the taste of a tomato, of the warm summer sun, of the smell of flowers. You know, it's an experiencing. And it's not just all good experiences. You know, there's experiencing that is sad, and letting that happen, letting that be. There's experiences of pain and suffering. And none of these are things to fix. It doesn't mean I don't care or still work on these things or try to get rid of suffering in myself or others. But even as you work towards these things, there's this sort of context of recalibration of just this anxiousness of a self trying to get rescued or trying to find some ultimate solution, you know. It's learning the harmony of everything, and you kind of have this in the back of your mind playing, no matter what might happen in life, you know. The experience of this joy that sort of echoes in my mind. It's there, always accessible to me. You know, I'm still susceptible to forget, but it's always near, and I can quickly laugh at myself again. And yeah, this was a very profound experience, and hard to explain, as I kind of repeatedly say, but the experience of this unbounded, infinite joy pouring through me, and I feel very profoundly changed because of it, and very grateful for that journey.